Seen the body drop in front of my eyes. I swear to God that'll never leave the back of my mind. Raised in a broken home. Literally my bathroom had holes in the walls. I ain't kidding, see, raining outside, but the inside wet. Roof cracked like the tooth I couldn't get fixed yet. Pots all on the floor, but we ain't cooking dope. Trying to catch all the rain for the flow gets soaked. I would pray for my dreams and would wish for some hope. Eyes wide but feeling blind, just trying to get knocks at the door, looking for crack and coke. Had to tell him, look, this ain't the drug spotty, no. So-and-so, he don't live here. I'm answering the door with a knife, just a kid here, no fear. Gunshots rang midday, got grazed in the arm by a stray. Told moms I'm okay, I was 9 on a 1200 block. Heard shots from behind, didn't even get a chill in my spine. Hey, the epitome of desensitized. When the cutty died, my eyes was dry, I couldn't even cry. Seen the body drop in front of my eyes. I swear to God that'll never leave the back of my mind. Doing shit I shouldn't have, but I get better with time. Cops fucking with me just because I'm black and I shine. They can beat my body, but ain't no attack of my mind. I'm the epitome of desensitized. Only pizza I would eat was Little Caesars, where I come from. Other pizza spots wouldn't deliver. Eating hot dogs all day and oatmeal for dinner. Mama working and going to school, not being a sinner. Ain't at the name brand in my cabinet. Toaster pastries, cause Pop-Tarts ain't have it. Never drank a Yoo-Hoo, just off brand, that's quick. Finally got the Kool-Aid with the sugar, that's the best shit. Bread stay wheat, never white. Got a closet full of candles prepared for no light. Learn to see with no sight. Eating food you ain't have to bite. Even with an attitude, had to act right. Little dude with a big heart, short temper with a long road ahead, trying to find where to start. Straight from the block like 100 marks, set go, mind over body, but do whatever my heart say so. My soul glow, no Rogaine, spit hot flame, no propane, and I'm hella dope, but ain't cocaine. I'd rather die and be a martyr than live and be a no name. This world we in is tricky like a hurricane. Menace to society, but listen, I ain't no Kane. It's like a Pop Warner running back in the league, we get no game. Sinning is winning, and now you shamed if you hoe shame, cause all you need is money or fame with no game. Look, the epitome of desensitized. When the cutty died, my eyes was dry, couldn't even cry. Seen the body drop in front of my eyes. I swear to God that'll never leave the back of my mind. Doing shit I shouldn't have, but I get better with time. Cops fucking with me just because I'm black and I shine. They can beat my body, but ain't no attack in my mind. I'm the epitome of desensitized. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. When I was in elementary school, I was taught that my ancestors were stolen from Africa and brought to America. They were stripped of their last names and given new names by their masters. They lost their native land, their native language, and their native culture. And after hundreds of years of forced manual labor, humiliation, and torture, my ancestors were freed of slavery by the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863. And now, I'm here, an African American born of that legacy. Well, that's what I and most of us were taught. My late grandma used to say to me, "How can you be African American? If anything, you're Black American." She'd tell me, "You never been to Africa, you ain't from Africa, and you're more Native American and white with Georgia roots than African." Even my father, who was absent at the time, told me when I was a teenager that our ancestors came from the slave trade of Kingston, Jamaica, and Trinidad, Tobago. And when they were freed of slavery in 1865, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863, they didn't hold on to the slave names given to them by their masters. No, they started a new, free life with a new name that they happened to steal from a tombstone. Hey, I did say new, free life, didn't I? You know, now that I think about it, it all makes sense why every person that I've met outside of my family with my last name was a white person. But wait, if my ancestors came from Jamaica, why didn't I learn about my Caribbean heritage in school? Why was I led to believe that all slaves came from Africa? In fact, why did I grow up thinking that all black people in America were African Americans directly and exclusively linked to the African slave trade? Now, I never learned about my Caribbean heritage in school, but to find out about it was just simply unreal. It was like I finally knew my true self. You want to know what else I didn't learn in school? That black history existed prior to slavery. Word? Shocking, huh? We, not just blacks, but as a people, have never been taught about African royalty, only about African slavery. No one ever speaks about Mansa Musa and his extravagant riches back in the 1300s and how he literally put his kingdom of West Africa's Mali on the map. Now, despite inheriting his riches, he still added wealth and value through mining salt and gold. And with an entourage of over 10,000 as he slid his way through Egypt, he was MC Hammer before MC Hammer when it came to taking care of friends and families. And now, aside from his riches, he was also known for schools and libraries, which made his cities like Timbuktu a sophisticated center of learning. All I can say is rappers have nothing on him. J who? 50 what? What about the beautiful Queen Nefertiti, who ruled Egypt alongside her husband, the Pharaoh Akhenaten, as he changed Egypt's religious and political structure of worshiping the sun god Aten? Her name actually means a beautiful woman. And although she's most known for standing by the side of her husband, embodying beauty and grace, she's still seen as a powerful authority figure who mothered 6 daughters, with 2 becoming future queens. Now that's what I like to call the ultimate woman to emulate. So again, I say, Cardi who? Megan the what? These stories of proud royal leaders are also a part of our history. They give us pride and confidence to help us know ourselves. And when we know ourselves, we're more open to other people. And we understand that we are all individuals with a purpose shaped by our past. And with that understanding of self, we're slower to seek judgment and validation from others. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rashaad Dominic Nunnally. But you can call me Shaadie, the guy without the Y, Shaadie, period speaking. I'm a black man born on a California naval base and raised in the Crestside of North Vallejo in the Bay Area. My family originates from Georgia and North Carolina by way of Caribbean islands, Native American tribes, and white slave owners. My ancestors stole my last name from a tombstone, and my dad had a dream when he was 16 years old where, in his words, God told him to name his son Rashaad Dominic. I'm Bay Area bred, Southern fried, and island dyed, and now I'm in the mountains of the Utes. I know myself. Do you know thyself? All right, TEDx, we're going to turn up a little bit. As you heard me say, it is very important to know thyself, because we don't want history to repeat itself. So all we need to do is do a little digging and find out those things that we don't know. Let's talk to them.
We don't know how far back that we go,
because we don't know how far back that we go.
Queens for show.
We were kings and queens for show. Till they stole our show. Say what?
We don't know how far back that we go. We were kings and queens for show until they stole our show.
Let me talk to you. I'm a king doing peasant work, and the devil's real, even on heaven's turf. You a queen, even in some jeans. You ain't gotta sell your body just to cash a dream. It's like a factory, spitting out wrong info, saying we were all slaves from the get-go. You gotta relearn everything quick though, before your mind get tricked by a pimp named government. You know they loving it, documenting all the dumbness. We ain't changed not a thing, just numbed it. Let's detach all the negative and add to something more than hashtags and fish pumping. All you gotta do is dig for the truth and know that we are more than gold chains and Daisy Dukes. Cause we are the original, no Gentile. You won't overstand, hope you're sitting down. Come on, say what?
How far back that we go? We were kings and queens for show, until they stole our show.
Say what? Come on, we don't know.
How far back that we go? We were kings and queens for show, until they stole our show.
Hey, let's break it down one time for them. Come on.
I know there's things I haven't learned, and so I yearn to find the things the truth can bring.
If I can see what comes for me,
What I can be.
so much more is in store. I'm out of that stock shit, upgrades is locked in. A new and improved man, maneuvering on land. Gotta get it on a sync without a new boy band. No need for the backstreet, I'm coming beforehand, ain't taking no backseat. I'm running the floor, man, got hits like Ali. I'm cooking like 4 man, who cares who that print? I got the floor plan, come on, say what?
How far back that we go? We were kings and queens for show, until they stole our show.
Say it, come on.
How far back that we go?
Alright, before we go into this next break, from where I am to where you are, and all over, let me see those hands up, come on. I know there's things I haven't learned, and so I yearn to find the things the truth can bring. If I could see what comes from me, what I can be. TEDx Salt Lake City, it's been real. Before I get out of here, let y'all know who I'm with. Jared Seacrest on guitar, Stephen Ramos on sax, Kurt Banks on vocals, and I, your guy, Shaadie without the Y. Y'all stay tuned. Know thyself.